ministry, where he was beheaded by axe. There is a costliness to following Jesus. Just below Matthew is Stephen, the first martyr of the church. As the church took shape in Jerusalem, according to Acts, Stephen was among the first deacons serving the poor in their community. And as persecution grows, spurred on by Saul, seen above in the window too, Stephen gives this excellent defense of the faith and then dies by stoning. Are we having fun yet? Am I doing a good job of convincing you to follow Jesus? The window centers on the conversion of Saul on the road to Damascus. We heard a bit of that text this morning. He was on his way to continue rounding up other Christians, except on this way he encounters the risen Christ, shown in the window breaking through the clouds. And he encounters Christ in this way that ends Saul's old way of life and starts an entirely new one, yet another death and resurrection. Saul becomes Paul. He becomes one of the most influential interpreters of the faith. And I have to laugh a little bit about this huge horse next to him because that's not in the story at all. Okay? And yet notice the sword falling from his hand. And that sword serves a dual purpose. It's there because Saul was on his way to round up and kill those who claimed the name of Jesus. But it's also there because tradition holds that Paul, like Matthew, died of beheading. As a Roman citizen, Paul wasn't crucified, but he was given a more noble death by sword. There is a costliness to this, particularly in a world consumed by its own power. The remaining 3 scenes in the window come from later in history. The bottom right features the 12th century reformer Peter Waldo, who left behind his wealth to preach the gospel. The Waldensians embraced voluntary poverty, produced translations of the Bible in the local language, and had lay preachers. They also got excommunicated for their efforts. I had to pull my church history book off my shelves for the first time since seminary because of this window. Next to him, Jan Hus lived in the 14th and 15th centuries, where he was a fiery preacher and criticized the immorality of the clergy. And he was invited to a council of the church where he was excommunicated and then burned at the stake.